perfection coming up. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. In the end, it's gonna be us. Don't need a spotlight on this grind. I run it up, in the cut. Gotta eat, skip the sleep till the work done. I be up, I'm getting mine. Ain't no rush. This perfection coming up.
What's going on, world? Welcome back to the Crosscast. Man, Cleveland Homesview Professional. Showtime if you nasty. For those of you that are watching on the visual, I know you see the beautiful, the talented Miss Gold Rose here. Say hi to the people.
How y'all doing?
Hey, so as I was saying on the last couple episodes with the whole Make Music Great Again, this is one of the people that I feel like contribute to that. So I felt it was only right to bring her in. So you just dropped a project yesterday.
Yep.
So yesterday, go ahead, tell us about what's the name of it.
So I dropped a project yesterday. It's titled Modern Day Eve. I'm just really proud of it. I need everybody to go listen to it. Probably took me about 6 months.
6 months?
To just for everything like artwork and writing and recording. I recorded all of the music myself, and then I worked and collab with my engineer who's from Atlanta, also female. So we out here doing our things.
Girl power.
Yeah, girl power. But yeah, it's dope. I need everybody to go check it out. I try to be as versatile, show like my creative side and be as versatile as I can. So you hear a lot of like real instruments. You get a lot of rawness. You hear a lot of southern sounds. It's a lot going on, but everything is tasteful sonically. So
it definitely is. I did like the beat selections. Like most of them, like all of them. I can't think of like one that I was like, I don't care for this beat. You had some that was more like jazzier. You could tell it was heavy jazz influence on them.
Yeah.
That's my shit. That's anything jazzy. I love that. Anything jazzy. That's my shit, man. I definitely am a big fan of it. Grew up listening to jazz. This motorcycle is killer.
That's our boy Wood. Outside.
Nigga Wood.
Hot as it's like 85 degrees
Tell
right
do
now.
that shit on the next block over. Like I was saying, the jazzy stuff, I love that. It's one in particular that I'm thinking of, and now I feel stupid because I can't get it out.
It's a couple of them on there. For real, I was surprised. I wanted a more jazzier album, so I was just happy. It really came out like how I wanted it to. So it's a lot on there. And then the purpose of it was probably about 2 times I not recorded, but just performed with a live band. And I really enjoyed it because it's like, I don't know, I just get something out of it. So it's nice. And so I feel like if the music fits and calls for a live band, like the performance is that much greater when you actually have a live band.
I've actually seen you perform with a live band.
You did?
Yeah, he's downtown.
Take 5, yep. I remember that.
I actually,
that was dope. Oh
it
my
was
God.
dope.
That was dope.
It definitely was dope.
That was real dope.
That
was one of my favorites. That was my favorite performance of with the band. Those guys are talented too. Those guys is like 20 plus years in just on instruments.
Yeah.
All of them.
Well, yeah, you better be good.
Yeah, they're phenomenal. So I was, to say the least, I was glad I was able to perform with them. Because you could have just got anybody.
And you actually did it. You did a good job with it.
I appreciate it.
I don't think that's for everybody. Because everybody's not like big performers. Everybody's not like good performers. They're not clear with their vocals. So a band would probably drown them out.
That too, yeah. And then the thing with a band is too, like when you work with people like that, and granted we do, rehearsals and stuff, but even in the middle of a performance, somebody might do a double kick here or something, and it's like, dang, that ain't how the beat go.
Right.
But it's a vibe. If you feeling it, nothing can knock you off. So, and that's what I appreciate about it.
Oh, since we talking about performances, like what constitutes like a good performance to you? Like, okay, is it just high energy? Is it like what is an ideal performance? If you were watching one, what would make it good? What would you need to see?
Definitely high energy. Crowd participation, Just the biggest thing for me as a performer is just connecting with someone, if not more than one person in the crowd. I enjoy it so much, and I know that they do too. Because it's if it was awkward, it wouldn't be happening. Okay, so
like
but
it's
always
at the person singing, and they like,
and but that happens, bro. Not with me, I'm saying. That's happened, but no, yeah.
I'm rapping this to you, and they ain't feeling it. They like,
well, I ain't never did that. Like I've been blessed enough to just really experience some stuff to the point where they change like my purpose for music. I hate that I'm not getting deep or nothing. You know, I don't mean to get deep or nothing, but like just say like it's been times that I've performed and it's an Asian lady, no cap, in the crowd, and when I look at her, she's looking at me with like big eyes, like oh my God, and then I just keep flowing and we getting it. And she like, girl, after the show, girl, like telling me, like bigging me up, and it just like it did something for me. I'm like, dang, it's not even about just. I relate more people than I thought I did. Like, you know what I mean?
Be surprised, man.
Yeah, and it's a good feeling. Yeah, it's a good feeling. But yeah, that in a performance, just connecting with the audience. It's a bunch of things, to be honest. And then when you get deeper into it, it's like if you have a track and you got your vocals on it, you don't want to be like just yelling, or you want to blend in. But you know, people do it however they want to do it.
See.
I don't like that. I don't like I can hear the actual track in the back,
and then
you just hear somebody just going over it, like performing over the track. If that's the case, you might want to just take the vocals out or lower them.
See, me, whenever I was doing that, and I'll be on the stage, when it comes to verses, I take the vocals out. I just leave the ad-libs.
Yep. Yep. I do that.
To me, like a good performance is, I want you to rap me this song. I want you to sing me this song, like, and I want it to sound like what I heard out the speakers.
Yeah.
When you wasn't there, like, I actually want it to sound the same or better.
Yeah.
You know, like and maybe I'm asking for too much. Maybe I'm asking for too much. But it's like, if you can't spit this song all the way through, you shouldn't have recorded.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Everybody can't do that though. A lot of artists can't do that. You can't just take people's vocals out because you won't hear nothing. Like they might just stop.
And that I don't know, man. That bothers me, man. That bothers me when it like if
that's,
I'm about to
that's the type of stuff I take pride in because I know all my lyrics.
That's what I take
cut
pride
it out. You know, I perform with DJs. They cut the song. You keep going. I like to freak the lyrics. You know, just mess up the cadence on purpose, like just vibing. Yeah.
But it's like you can't do that if you got the lyrics in the background. They're gonna be like, he fucking up.
No, yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like I was checking out them Rolling Loud performances. I was just watching them on YouTube. Just, you know what these niggas doing? Like, I wasn't impressed by a lot of them. Like, I mean, they was all high energy.
Yeah.
So I give them that.
With that too, though, it's a lot of lights, so it's hot. And it's a bigger stage. So how far are you? Like everybody not gonna be a MGK and be able to cover the whole stage. That's just not for everybody. Like when you think about like Jay-Z, you ain't never seen Jay. Well, he has back in the. He did a little jog, but he wasn't like.
And I like that.
MGK
he gonna rap his whole shit though, and I'm gonna hear the words and I'm gonna be impressed. Now, if you gon'
he gonna rap the lyrics for sure.
I don't care to watch a nigga.
You don't gotta worry about him not knowing his lyrics.
Yeah, and I don't care to watch a nigga do the heel toe while he performing, cause it's high energy. I don't care to watch that. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you can't do the cool hip dance, leave it out.
Right.
Give me my words and give me my lyrics and deliver that shit.
So how do you feel like about somebody like just looking at you, if you know the words and you rap somebody rapping to you like that?
That's live.
Yeah, okay.
That's live. Like, let's get it.
Yeah.
But now, don't be Milli Vanilli in this shit. I don't want to watch you lip sing with the track behind you.
I ain't never seen that with rap. I seen it with singers.
I was just watching Lil Uzi do that shit.
Really?
At least that's what it looked like. At the Rolling Loud thing. And like, cause like, okay, what I'm watching for is like when they pull that mic away from their mouth during the words, how much of the track am I hearing? Yeah. If you pull the mic away and it sounds exactly the same, I'm like, oh, this nigga not even.
But I mean, I don't know. It's a lot that go into performances, having a great performance. Like the you know, the technical issues that may arise. Like say like if you got 10,000 people in the crowd and you don't have your vocals, like if I perform for 10,000 people, I might have my vocals to back me up, so I'm not screaming like out, like, and you get tired.
And maybe
you gotta be smart, man.
Maybe I'm not being fair. Maybe I'm not being fair because I've never been in that situation.
Stadium, if it's a stadium, I'll take it for sure.
Man, I feel like niggas supposed to like.
I mean,
that's why you make all this money.
It's the engineers though. It's the engineers and the people, the sound people. Like they have to know what they're doing.
Well, then pay them niggas and take some of this bread from this guy.
Everybody don't have Jay-Z money.
That
ain't my business though.
And that's because they ain't performing the right way. They ain't performing the right way. They all have it.
You just don't blame the artist regardless,
man. Cause I'm not giving niggas no rope, man. No, man. I'm not trying to.
It can be done though. I'm not gonna sit here and say that can't be done. It can definitely be done. It has been done. But
the niggas do it.
But I'm saying if I don't know. We'll see.
When I watch singing niggas, like. I was watching Lucky Day. He did like a little virtual performance, which I think is probably
so virtual with no audience.
Yeah, but it's like you live though. You live.
That's different. You don't have to hear you don't have to scream over people.
I would think that's
a concert.
I think that's so weird.
It's the sound.
I wouldn't want to do like a performance videotape like I'm doing it for an audience, but no audience is there. Cause I kind of like
the virtual thing.
I like to feed off that energy. Like, but I can't see you. Like, I need you there. Like, that's what I'm doing is so you can watch it. Yeah. Like, at least give me 4 people. Like,
I do it.
Don't be 4 people there. Like, it's something.
I do it.
But like, listen to or even I watch him do a Tiny Desk too. He's singing this shit. Like, ain't no all them Tiny Desk performances. I like those. Right. Because the people you gotta do your music. You know.
You ain't sipping this tea though. I'm sorry. It's good.
No, look, cause I'm talking, but it is.
Did you tell them we got tea? Oh. And that this gonna be your best episode because we sipping tea.
Oh yeah, for those of y'all that been around since the beginning episodes, y'all know when the Earl Grey's here, it's when the Earl Grey's here, it's going.
It's about to be legendary, all because of this tea. Because he talking about some
It's like the lemon seed.
My bad.
She set me up for the wolf. I was looking at it at the top of the glass. That's why I was staying away from it.
It's cool.
No, but that's my shit. Give me life, man.
It's good. It's great. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's good.
So, since we talking about music, all of that, if out of performances you have seen, who is at the top of your list? Who's at the bottom?
Live performances? At the top of my list.
Rather you saw them in person, rather you watched them on TV. Who's at the
top? I'll do the top. I won't do the bottom though.
Do the bottom?
I can't do the bottom, bro. Why would I do that? I can't do the bottom.
It don't mean they're bad. Person is just like that. Wasn't it?
No, I can't do that. I don't want to. The top though.
Who you got?
I've seen. Beyonce. It's a couple people.
You can't
Usher was really great as well. And then you just compared the two and they phenomenal. They doing a whole lot. They give you a whole lot. Listen, I mean.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a performance. Like, from start to beat.
Beyonce is definitely a performer. She gonna give you every element. She gonna give you the high energy. She gonna drop the tempo and then sing to you. Yeah, you gonna get it all.
She might, do the Patti LaBelle, kick her shoes off. She's shaking. Everybody's shaking, doing the choreography. She's still singing, like in vocal, like, it's impressive. And heels. That's impressive. That's legendary. Like that's why. It's something, man. Yeah. Beyonce is something.
That's why everything she do is in the stadium.
Yeah. They're doing it.
I can't do that at the House of Blues.
Yeah, that's my favorite performer, though.
That's not a bad one. That's actually a good one. And
you know who I actually like also? It's not the same. He's totally different, Kanye. But it's because he's so creative. He give you visual. Like, you can watch his performance like you watching a movie. Like you're not looking around. I'm not on my phone or I'm not talking. Like I'm looking at what's going on because everything is great. The stage, the light show is great.
Shout out to Kanye, man. He just did the album release thing the other day.
Yep.
Highest live shit on Apple.
Yeah. Yep. The Mercedes Benz.
Let's go,
Atlanta. Yeah.
They think you
He's
crazy.
Still in
I
there.
still
No,
fuck
he's still. No. He's from the Midwest. That's somebody I want to work with him.
I would love to work with Kanye.
Yeah.
I don't know in what capacity, but I would like to. I would like to do something with it. If I had the opportunity, I would definitely jump on it.
Yeah, for sure.
I would definitely jump on it. Now I don't know if I would be like, I want to be signed to your label. I don't know how controlling he is.
He recently a couple. I don't know. I think I had read something about him giving everybody everybody on the label, because I don't know, somebody had, it may have been Big Sean or Pusha T. Somebody said thank you.
I heard something about that, and I don't want to get too into it because I don't remember exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know. That was a while ago, but he did do something. I guess that was right around the time he put the Grammy in the toilet. That's when that happened.
I fuck with Ye, man. Ye went off on his crazy kick. I wasn't really too fond of the whole Donald Trump support thing, but then again, I'm not the biggest on politics. So I don't know what these people stand for. I know what I see on the surface level like everybody else. And so what? You call me a sheep, I'm judging you a little bit off that. I've never sat down with Donald Trump and talked to him, so I don't care. But I know that's why he was president. Ain't nothing bad happened to me. Yeah. They like, oh, racist white guy the president. It's like, what's new? Yeah. What's new? Like, when is that not been the case?
Yeah, you basically saying you don't really know like him, and just like anything else though, like the president is just a voice, so it's not just him. It's a whole, group of people that we voted in, not me specifically, but the nation has voted this group of people in, and they running it. So we would have to. So to say the least, vote, you guys. That's it. That's what we. That's what people don't realize. That's how you change it. We get on whether it don't matter who the president is. You literally have to vote if you want something to change.
I ain't gonna tell her what I did last election day.
Don't. Don't do it. We already know.
Or what I didn't do.
You didn't vote.
I didn't vote. I'm like, I don't see the benefit here. I'm gonna just go ahead and not.
Like a lot of people feel like that, but that's not the truth. I mean, you can only voting is changing something, and again, some faulty stuff happens, some corrupt stuff gonna happen. That's always gonna be, but I don't know.
Teachers, we ain't about to get into politics, then people gonna cut us off.
You ain't lying though.
Yeah. Look, I done probably already fucked it up.
You like, what did I say? It's gonna be 10 years. Like, what did I do?
Yeah.
Remember when you said it's been a clip?
Right.
My bad.
I don't care. Fuck all that. If they don't like it, it's other shit you can watch. So let's get back to the music. What's your favorite song on the album? I have a favorite. What's yours? Do you even have one?
I would say no, but I like every song. And that's fair because they all mine. They like kids. They all mine. So I like everyone for a specific different reason. Okay. Like so some songs I like the way I approach. Like I remember the moment of just listening. I was like, okay, I want to approach the cadence or the beat like this. And I came out like how I wanted it to. And then others I appreciate the wordplay more. And then others it's just like I appreciate the feeling in it. And it's like different for me for every song. It's something different.
That makes sense. My favorite, it's a song called Nympho on there. Okay. It's completely
great.
Completely great.
Great.
And it completely I like the idea as a whole on it. Like you come with a word like nympho, of course, me being some pervert ass nigga, I'm like, oh, what's this? So I click it. And it's talking about some nympho shit, but it's not really nympho shit. It's like it was a nice play on words. I ain't gonna give away too much of it. Y'all need to go listen to it. Yeah. But it was a nice play on the words that I could tell you was thinking. The name of it, you put some thought into that. The lyrics you obviously put some thought into because you using one word to mean something else. Can we cuss on here? Yeah.
Oh yeah. So it was like a mind fuck for me. It literally was like it was a mind fuck for myself. Like when I sat down and I heard the beat, I was in it. Like I felt it. Like I felt it. And then I felt the words before I actually spoke them. So once I spoke them, I came up with the concept, and it was no turning back from there because I was in it. I'm like, for myself, how far can I take this? And I took it as far as I can take it, and it turned out to be like a reflection in a mirror, like me saying two different things. But a lot of people gonna see that song how they want to see it, and I'm not here to change that. I'm here to create it, and that's what I did. The song is done, so you can take it however you want to take it.
I think it was good on multiple fronts. Like, it's good music, it's good marketing.
You think so? You trying to see a video?
I would like to see
a video.
I would like to see a video. I would like to see.
I have some ideas. We'll see.
I would like to see that.
I would like to see it too. Honestly, I think I ain't gonna say that I will like right now, but it's something.
Whatever the future holds, I'm here for it. It's another song that stood out to me because we was talking about the beat selections and stuff. You had like your slower, more feel me beats, but you also had like some that was like more like, oh, I'm getting lit. Like was it Price?
Price. Yeah, Price. Yeah.
That one was I like that Americana
Drive.
I like that beat. That beat was crazy. And you hit it. I'm like, thank God she did that. Don't you hate when somebody come with a nice beat and then they like, you ain't even do it. Like, you did it though. I was like, alright, I'm fucking with it.
I don't know. I ain't never said I like that beat, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, that was something where I heard it and I just was like, I don't know. Like, I really like the beat. I really just let loose. That's why it's no hook in that song. That's like, it's not on purpose. Like, oh, this beat I'ma write and ain't gonna be no hook. It was just I didn't see it fit for. Like, that's just how I felt. I didn't feel like it just made me want to write, like spit.
I liked it.
It make me. Yeah, I liked it too. I get what you're saying, but I ain't never heard no beat and be like, oh, he should have did. Because if I did, guess what I would have did? I would have did what you would have did. I would have had to do something about it. I would have had to take this beat and do something about it. But yeah.
Look, now you making me think like, man, I should go take these niggas.
Do what you gotta do.
Get my Wayne off on it.
You never know though.
You never
know. Like, and when I say that, I mean just you do something, you be surprised what you come up with or how it make you feel. So
true. Yeah,
if not for the world, you can just do it for yourself, you know.
Yeah. That seems like what I do with a lot of my music. I kept it.
Just keep it. Yeah.
I ain't gonna keep it forever though. I'm gonna go ahead and just share that shit.
If you want to.
I don't know, man. Niggas get on my nerves, man. When they
you don't have to though. You don't have to. You can just like some stuff like. I think that's what makes me great. That's how you're able to write in 6 months because you're just constantly writing no matter what the hell it is. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever you feel. If you're having a shitty day or if you don't even know what to say, the fact that a lot of my better writings come from writing when I don't want to write or writing. And those moments are moments of like if I'm tired and I feel lazy, but I know I need to write something. If I get up and write something, it's probably gonna be fire. I just look at it like blessings. I be feeling like God just be blessing my pen. Like, look at her trying.
That's some like super artist shit right there. Like you like an artist. I think I'm like a part-time artist. Like I don't want to write all the time. like I don't want to write all the time. Well, when I was writing, I ain't even actively been writing in a while. Like I write usually like that shit like therapy. My best shit come when I'm stressed the fuck out.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm stressed.
If you can find the words or find a way and make it sound good, like, it's gonna make you feel good in the end once you finish it.
Yeah, like I wrote some songs that's like, you know, just like some cool little bounce. Mm-hmm. My boys love that shit. Mm-hmm. But my favorite shit be the shit when I'm like
the deeper stuff.
Yeah, like I'm pissed.
Like,
or this is going on and cause when I write it, it's like, oh, that's what I was thinking.
Yep.
It's like it helped me process that. Yeah. And then now I can get over.
And then you know another thing, what I had to learn is, so since you said that, like I had to learn how to be okay with people not appreciating the stuff that I felt was come from a deep place. Like, so if I write a song and I'm like, man, I really poured everything to that, and you over here bouncing around to something I didn't even like, you know.
You listening to the wrong one.
Yeah, play this one. Like, no, like, it's, you just have to, it ain't for you, yeah. Especially when you're an artist, your job is to create. It's done, it's out, you can go on now. Your job is done.
Shit like that is why I be like, man,
you can't
do this shit when I feel like it.
You can't tell people how to listen and consume art.
But I wish I could.
So Nympho, for example, some people gonna see it as a freaky song, and some people gonna see it as like an inspiration. I can't make the person that see it either way see it differently. Like,
I guess
not.
right.
Yeah, that was not my job. My job was to write the song.
And that one is kind of cool because you put it there like that, like you gave the option.
And that was for me though. That was for me. Like I enjoyed. I got a kick out of that. I got off on that the way it was written. I got off on that. I wrote a song called Musical Drug, and it was basically like me depicting myself as an addict for music, but the wordplay in it almost makes it, you might think I'm just talking about being an addict of some drug, you know.
I couldn't imagine you being an addict.
I'll play it for you. I'm gonna send it to you.
Alright.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah, I would have.
But yeah, it's the same exact thing. It's like a double-edged sword.
That's all good. That's the beauty of being an artist and being a writer.
Yep.
You know, you can give people as many different looks as you want at the same time.
And for that reason, that's why I did because I've only done it twice. So for that reason, and I think Nympho came out better than the other song, but I like that. It's like me showcasing my skill and growing more for me. And then even once I'm done with it, I'm able to just enjoy it as a consumer. So I do get something for it. I'm encouraged and inspired by listening to my own work, and
that's always
it's dope, man.
That's always a good thing when you
get
encouraged from your own work. That's always a good thing. Speaking of your work, since we're talking about older songs, one thing that I've always given you praise for is the way you package it. You ain't never came with the whole, what's the word I'm looking for? Whole shit.
The whole shit.
Yeah, you never really came with that. Like
the girl that wrote Nympho did never come with that whole shit. I like that.
No, right? No, this why the song.
No, yeah, you gotta go see.
That's why the song is
they
dope.
gotta see, yeah.
So
they don't know what you're talking about. They think you say whole shit. They're like, how she wrote Nympho? Like, okay, check it out.
It's doper than that. It's doper than that.
Yeah,
it's doper than that. It's deeper than that.
For sure.
But on this one, on this project itself, I noticed you did have some songs that was more like sexy. It wasn't whole shit. It was actually like, all right, I see where you at. Like you feeling it out. I can get behind that. Like, was that an uncomfortable thing to do, or did it come easily?
I wouldn't say that those songs specifically were uncomfortable. I think it's uncomfortable for me to open up, period, on any song. Like, so just opening up, period. But I think the more you open up, and depending on how you do it, it's easier. So like with those songs, like I was feeling it. Like I was like, I like it. Yeah, it wasn't uncomfortable. It wasn't uncomfortable only because I had wrote some things prior to that, to where, you know, whether you heard it or not, I had wrote some stuff prior to that I released that I had already pushed that envelope. And to me, it would have been a bit more seductive. It's called
was it on the last project, or was
it wasn't on a project. It was just something I wanted to give. It was called it's on here. It's on Apple. It's on all the platforms. You'll find it.
I don't think I listened to the whole song. I think I caught like the snippet of it where you like had it on IG or something.
I performed it.
Oh.
I performed it. It was something
I remember that name.
Yeah, it's on all the platforms. But yeah, it's fun too. And then another thing, like just like an artist, I think if you want to grow, then you need to be able to. I mean, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do, but for me, it's something that I wanted to express.
Yeah, and it's levels to it. Like, there's nothing hoish about being sexy. Like, it's life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody grown.
Yeah. Grown ass woman. Grown ass man.
Yeah. Whatever. Sexy shit happens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All the time.
But it's like how you package it, how you present it is what separates the two. You know, like, I don't know, I could appreciate it was tasteful, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to just catch a nigga at the club, suck his dick, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, granted, I don't mind being that nigga when it's my turn, but I don't want to hear nobody talk like that. You know?
I hear that a lot, though. So I definitely know what you mean.
Right, and I ain't even gonna be a hypocrite. I'm gonna say, like, when dudes do it, you know, catch a bitch at the club and fuck the shit out of it, like, we ain't gotta say it like that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta do it like that.
But that's what I'm saying. For me, it's on, like, I don't know, it's on a deeper level of, because I know everybody, to be honest, like, women just not, all women not looking to just bust it open and be bust open like that. Like, it's not that. Some of us want to, we want you to do it the old school way. Start off slow, you feel me? Like, create an honest, organic vibe and just...
That's how you end up with a person you actually, like, want to be
that's
with.
That's what I'm led to believe that's what everybody want, but I don't know what happened these days, but it's some other stuff going on. It's just not working out that way, man.
And, like, look, okay, well, then we could use that as a nice little segue to, okay, I noticed in the song, you saying something about, like, looking for marriage and the family. You know what I mean? And then you look at kind of like what's going on today. You know, or you like, there's some other stuff out there. Yeah. Like, do you think music and entertainment is like a big part of why shit is the way it is as far as dating? Well, first off, I could ask a different question first. How's the dating scene out there now? Like, are you dating, or like, are you into something, or what? That's gonna decide what's the next.
Yeah,
question.
I'm not dating.
Okay, so like when you look at the dating scene that's out there now, does it look promising? Does it look? And if it does or doesn't, judging by that reaction, okay, I'm going.
Definitely not promising. No.
Yeah, it don't look too promising to me either.
That's hilarious.
It don't look real promising to me either.
Like, we at the improv now.
Right. So
no, but I think you said, is it because of, what did you say, entertainment? Do you think is that part of it?
Music, is that what's...
Well, first of all, I think it's parenting. Okay, so that started at home. All that stuff, what you see and how you respond to things, all that stuff started at home. Then of course you choose what you listen to, because certain parents won't allow or let their kids listen to certain music or see certain music. So I wouldn't say entertainment alone. I would say it's parenting, it's the generations, and I that's what I would say. But like when you talking about me as an artist, I think that's just for me. That's right up my alley. That's why I think it's all the more important that, so if you haven't heard more of that side of me on other projects or whatever, I think my voice is just as important as any other big name artist that you name. You know what I mean?
Right.
And how I express my sexuality or my sexy or whatever. However I want to do what I want to do. I think it's because I'm not just by myself or alone in this, and that's why I do it, because I know other women feel like me. Right. So that's who I'm talking to.
she's talking to y'all.
Girls, show up, girls. Let them know.
Yeah, if y'all not trying to buzz it open, it's all good.
I mean, but you buzzing it though. You know what I'm saying?
You trying to buzz it for one nigga.
Because you grown. You can do what you want to do. But it's a way that we do it how we want to do it. You know what I'm saying? We grown, but we not. Everybody not the same. All men not the same. All men not walking around here trying to be a tough guy, and they don't have to, you know?
Right.
So, everybody different.
True.
So, I'm just speaking for the women that are like me. Like, I don't want to be put in no certain category. That's why I'm like, it's hard to describe. I don't want to be put in no certain categories. We're not saying that we don't want to write a song like Dare 'Em to Watch. Dare 'Em to Watch is the prime example of.
Yeah, it was sexy. Yeah. But it didn't come off as like, it didn't give you the idea that any nigga can get this.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, or like even, or let's say, any nigga with a check can get this. Mm-hmm. You know, because that's kind of the norm. That's
so the voice is different. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, my voice is different from, and I always try to keep it as honest as I can. That's important to me. Or else, remember, I listen to my own music, and again, I do things out of, you know, just being creative. But some stuff I do out of just, again, I just need pure honesty. I want my honest voice, like my authentic voice, to be heard. Right. In a song.
And I think that's what music should be. Like, it should be you. If you're gonna create the shit, it should be you. Mm-hmm. And that's one of the problems that I be having with the industry, and that's why I started pushing this. Let's make music great again. That's kind of a theme I've been bringing up for the last few episodes.
Yeah, shout out to you though. You've been doing a good job with that. I appreciate it. It's not a lot of people that appreciate my kind of artistry. Like, from what I've experienced, and I've been doing it, so. From what I've experienced, a lot of people, like, they put you in a category. Right. But really I think every person is more than what you see, more than what you know.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Some people is less than what
and you might never know. You might never know, like, all the different sides and ways of a person. Right. You know what I'm saying? Even if you married to them, you might even not ever know all of those things. And you need to be okay with that, but don't judge them off of one side or one way and one action. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not just one way, or, like, it's like, I'm complex, like everybody else.
And most people are, like you said, most people are. That's one of the things, like, with what I'm gonna call mainstream music, that's kind of pushing me away from as much hip hop as I used to.
So you don't listen to nobody today?
I mean, I do.
Who are you listening to?
I mean, it's a lot of most of it is R&B. You know what I'm saying? Most of it is like some R&B soul shit, like Lucky Day. That's one of my favorites. If we going more hip hoppy,
not hip hoppy. I'm so yeah, dude. I was watching this movie. Said, not like your brother, or like your dad, trying to steal 30 years, and he's still trying to be one of those hip hoppers.
Yeah, but like, no, I mean, I still listen to shit like Lloyd Banks came with some shit. I haven't heard it. I'm probably sounding real old. I didn't call it hip hoppy, and then I mentioned Lloyd Banks. I'm not that old, people.
That's really good though, for real. You did a great job with that. What's the recipe?
Tea and lemon.
That's surprising though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I never drunk tea without honey. Something sweet like honey. So
buy honey from the store.
It's cool though. This is good. Like,
I was faking some healthy shit. That's why I got it, and then I ended up
actually liking it. Yeah.
But I really just like it when I do this.
To be honest though, it feels like it's doing something. Alertness. That's what it's supposed to do. The herbs.
But it's not drugs.
No, it ain't drugs.
It's just tea. Yeah. We got Bill Cosby just got out. I ain't rocking like that shit. She got tea. I promise.
How you feel about that?
I feel like them girls was kicking it with Bill Cosby, and they wanted
to do drugs. That's what everybody keeps saying.
And he supplied the drugs.
Yeah, that's what everybody.
But now it's like, oh, a check. Mm-hmm. Like, if you kicking it with me, and we like, hey, you want to pop this pill? And I'm like, huh? And then you fuck, and then now all of a sudden, because now it's a problem.
Yeah.
Because I think what he copped out to was like, yeah, I supply drugs. Like, I ain't rape nobody.
Oh, he said that?
I think that's what it was. Because it's like, he wasn't ever supposed to do no jail time behind this shit. That's why
But he been in jail for how many years?
He was in there for a couple of years. But he wasn't, like, I guess however the shit played out beforehand, they'd agreed to something, and he wasn't even supposed to end up going to jail. So I think what he admitted to I could be lying, so y'all don't hold me to the.
Yeah, this ain't the Fox 8 News.
Yeah, this just some nigga talking. I
they
watch
be lying too though.
Yeah, I watch Facebook and Instagram and shit just like you niggas. So this is where I got my shit from. But like, yeah, it's like he admitted to that. But now as far as like raping and he like, nah, that ain't it. They wanted to get loose, so I supplied it. And it's like, who not doing that?
What?
In that world, who not doing that?
Oh,
Like,
I was gonna say a lot of people. Oh, you mean like giving it to him and then
Yeah,
following through with the.
Like if me and this chick kicking it, and she like, oh yeah,
Well, just
hot
because
beans, and I'm like, shit, let me go grab some.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like that's why I see. That's why we here.
Like you knew
That's
you was
why we
taking
here.
it. You knew I was giving you this. You knew what was happening.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean she want to get. That don't mean by you.
What you in this room for? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you at Bill Cosby hotel room doing drugs, for what?
You can say that, but in all honesty, that don't. When you paint the picture, that doesn't.
I'm assuming he's like, oh yeah, this is the type of turn up we doing. Yeah, you know what's going on, and they like
the situation. Like, yeah, everybody. Like, if you doing this, then
it's like, hey, come back to my room.
You give everybody, we fucking tonight, but you gotta pop one of these, and then we gonna do that.
No, I think it was more so like we fucking tonight. And she like, hey, I'm trying to turn up. Get me one of them.
Oh.
And he like, bet.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
It's Bill Cosby. It's Bill fucking Cosby, man. Like, I don't gotta rape you. I'm Bill Cosby. You about to throw that shit in a circle because I'm rich.
No.
It's Dr. Huxtable, man. Like, who didn't want to fuck Dr. Huxtable back then? I mean, you're a funny looking dude, but
that sounds disgusting.
To me too. It's a dude. but,
oh my god.
But it was all like, I don't know. I feel like
bruh. Oh my god.
I feel like he alright though.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but I don't know.
Now, R. Kelly, different. Yeah, it's different. I can't vouch for you, bro.
Them kids.
Yeah, them kids. Even if they wanted to do it, them kids. They don't know what they want. They kids. I can't vouch for that. I got nieces. I'd have put R. Kelly on a t-shirt.
Yeah, it's just.
But, yeah, Bill Cosby wasn't getting over on babies. Like, this girl, she know what she want to pop, and I got it.
So they were older?
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing about them messing with no underage girls. They all, that I've heard, they all was of age. And like,
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't following the story. I wasn't
following it tough.
I'm like, yeah, news is just
I wasn't following it tough.
News.
And I be making up my own mind before this shit even happens. As soon as I hear some shit, I be like, that's a lie. And then that's where I'm at with it. so then once I make my mind up, this nigga will have to come out and say, no, that shit the truth for me to believe is the truth. Once I make my mind up, I'm pretty stuck until you show me some facts. If I don't see no facts, I'm gonna believe whatever I believe.
Yeah.
But shout out to Bill.
Good luck with that though. I mean,
shout out to Bill with the pill. You know what I mean? No. Bill Cosby ain't your nigga, man. You ain't fucking with
I never really. I don't.
We ain't got to
say about that. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that.
I believe you, Bill.
I don't know nothing.
All right, reel it back in here. Let's get back into what we came here
I know
for.
Bill had a pill.
Yeah, she popped it.
Shit got real.
Too real. That was that some shit. but I like Bill. But
okay.
Hold on. I feel like I got to sneeze. All right, no, I don't. So let's get back to the music. Who do you listen to? Like what show when you're not listening to yourself? Question inside of a question. When you are in writing mode, like when you're preparing for a project, do you listen to other artists? Like, do you draw inspiration from other artists, or are you one of those like, I'm working on me, cut everything off?
I do both. Cause I like to hear like, for one, I like to hear what's on the radio. Like, what are other people? What is the majority of people listening to? And then the other hand, I don't care, but I like to know what the radio's playing. And then I like to get inspiration. So to get inspiration or to be inspired, for me, I would have to listen to something that's not on the radio. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then after that, man, pretty much like, so being that this project is out and it's completed, I already know what I want for my next project, because the project that I just put out, like I heard, it was a few different albums that I heard that inspired me, older albums, hip hop albums, and some R&B, that I was just like, okay, well, what if I can make a project that sound like all that put together? So I did that. And so for the next project, it probably won't be like that. I can tell you now, that the production on the next project is more so, and I can't say what inspired it. It's just that I know that I did this already, so the inspiration is just, I don't know, it's just my ability at this point. Like, okay,
so the next one is more like a shut off, cut everything off. This is just how
I'm still listening. I listen to music. I'm not gonna say I don't listen to music. I listen to music, but I'm not like, I guess, I don't know. That's a hard question. It was a great question, but I think I'm already in the midst of, just writing still. So, and it's like, I know the sound is different because I don't want to keep creating the same project after project. So I have some production. I'm working with producers that's not the same. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And being that I'm fresh off a project, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm still hot,
Right.
I'm still hot. I'm listening to this stuff and I'm like, man, this is what I want to do on a beat. And so that's what I'm doing. So it's not, and to be honest, also the production don't sound like nothing. I might, where I'm going, I don't want to give too much away because that's going to blow it. I don't want to give it. I will say this, it's going to be like, I don't know how you felt about listening to the project Modern Day Eve, but I don't think it sounds like anything that's really out. You know what I mean?
I can get you.
Like my style. Like when you put the instrumentals in like relation to my rhythm and my flows, like it don't sound like nobody else. So the next project, I can guarantee it's not gonna sound. It's gonna sound like me, my rhythms and my flows, but it's definitely not gonna sound like the last project. And we definitely need to do this again. So I can it's gonna be.
Welcome.
It's gonna be crazy.
Whenever you want to come.
It's gonna be crazy.
Even if you just want to come kick it.
I'm always trying to. I appreciate it. I'm always trying to just like change it up, switch it up, be different. And it's not that I have to be different because I am different. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm different already, so I just gotta tap into myself and understand me enough to know what I want to put out and what am I good at. Like what instrumental is gonna bring what I need to say or feel out.
I got you.
And those instrumentals that type of production ain't anything that's on the radio, unfortunately.
Right, unfortunately.
So call DJ Khaled and tell him, give me one.
You missing the best. Yeah. Speaking of like other projects and other sounds, your last project,
Hurt So Good.
That shit was fire too.
Yeah, it was some.
And
that's how I say it. I don't be letting up.
From the project before that one to that one, I saw like a big jump. Like,
really?
Yeah, because it's like you was always good. That's why I'm like, all right, I can rock with this. But it was something about that, like I think you was because you was. It seemed like you was a little heated about it, like, but it was a more aggressive style than you. But it's like. The words was not like you carried that still that, so it wasn't just because it was aggressive that I thought I felt the jump, because like you still got that here, but this one ain't as aggressive. Like from my standpoint, I'm like somebody pissed something off here. It was like real like nigga, like nigga.
Yeah,
like,
but certain if you look, so I'm big on concept as an artist growing. So some people know how the biggest thing for me is this is all artistry we talking about, right?
Yeah.
So it's easy for me to write bars. is I can sit here and write bars, right? But I mean, to actually write something that somebody can feel and relate to.
Yeah, like that's.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's what I like in music, though. Like
that's what I'm saying, though. So if you're talking about trash ass, for example, if I'm gonna pick on, this is what I said when I approached that song. If I'm gonna pick on them, I'm about to pick on them all the way.
And it was fire though.
I should have got a feature. I should have did a remix and grabbed some other sisters that's doing a.
That might have been fire.
I was thinking. I was like, man, we should have did a remix. But yeah, if I'm gonna pick on you, I'm gonna pick on you all the way.
And coming from
I ain't gonna.
What could be confused as a misogynist male, this was like girl power to the fullest, and I was fucking with it. Like
what part? There's just a song in general.
The song, that whole project, project was kind of.
You caught the BBQ?
I caught all of it.
Beautiful black.
I caught all of it.
I
caught all of it. It was
something I appreciate. See, that's why I'm here, because you be listening.
I be hearing it because it's like I get bombarded with music that I can't feel, where it's like everything is a party, is a party.
And it be the same stuff. It be the same, people be biting. That's like my fear, bro. I be doing so good, and like my girl Nikki said, I push my pen like I'm not comfortable when I write sometimes. Sometimes I'm writing and I'm just writing and literally writing and writing and writing, and I know that they biting. So I'm like, man, it's just keep being great. I can't worry about that though. Like I can't worry about the next person doing, the next woman doing, the next men doing. Like I can't worry about any of that. All I can worry about is keep pushing and being greater and greater.
I only want to hear about your.
And it's only one of me.
I only want to hear about the 30 clip so many times. Right. I only want to hear about Cash making your ass shake. I only want to hear that. I only want to hear that so many times before it's like, okay, what else are you doing? What else is going on in your life? Every day you can't just be, I want to kill everybody. Like you gotta be happy someday.
And I ain't gonna lie, I feel like most people want to feel more than they want to. I think I take that back. I think a lot of people. I think it's one group of people that want to feel, and then it's probably another group of people that just want to hear what somebody else feeling. So that means you want to be a storyteller at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like your story is interesting. A lot of people might want to hear it. My story is interesting. I know a lot of people want to hear my story. So
everybody got one. Like, and you'll be surprised how many other people can relate to your story if you just put it out there. Mm-hmm. If you just say it.
Yep.
Now you could sit here and do the whole. I know what that street shit about. I know what it's about. I played in there, seen it, done it. Shit is a big fucking lie. So when I hear it constantly pushed and pushed and pushed, it gets upsetting to me after a while.
Right.
Cause like when I asked you like what about do the music and entertainment play a part in dating? I believe it do play a part in society with what's going on. But like you said, parenting
yeah, I think
important.
It's what they see. Like if the parents ain't at home, then you leave your kids.
Right. I mean, parents.
What else they gotta look at? TV. That's where they learning from. Because you're not teaching them what you doing, how we handle each other in relationships, a man and a woman, what you see in your household. If a young child is used to seeing like domestic violence, like.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it might turn out bad. It can turn out because some people see it and
perspective
they learn.
Is everything.
Yeah, it's how you take it.
But like I'm just saying for like the average American household, you might have a single parent, or let's say you got two parents, and maybe both of them work, or even if one of them don't work, you gonna hear stuff. Society. You can't help but be affected by society in some way, shape, or form. Now, the degree to which, that's parenting got a lot to do with that. But it's like, if I know my market is them little niggas in the hood. Mm-hmm. Why the fuck am I gonna poison you? Like, why I'm gonna give you some shit? I know you real susceptible to this shit. So why I'm gonna spit that to you without giving you the flip side of it? I'm just gonna glorify all this street shit. And it's like, nigga, I'm rich and rapping. I'm not even in the street no more. Like,
I think these people. Well, I don't know, but I would hope. I don't know. That's a tough question. Like we're gonna have to. I don't know.
It's real.
I think a lot of rappers are doing, what they say they're doing.
And
I don't know about the street stuff, but I'm saying like they're talking about drugs and poisoning and stuff like that.
Like
these guys really are doing drugs.
But,
like.
Right, I give them that, but it's like, okay.
So when they get in the studio and they mention it,
it's one thing if
so
you mention it.
So that's parental though. That's parental
it's one
advisory.
Thing if you mention it.
You gotta cut it off.
Look, it's one thing if you mention it. Like, hell, I wrote songs where I mentioned shit, but I also will give you the flip side.
But a lot of people don't want to grow up though.
Right.
Like they don't know.
But it's rappers out here that be pushing shit and then they don't even do it.
That's true.
It's like you kicking this shit, but see nowadays like these younger niggas that's rapping. No, these niggas doing this shit, and that's why they dying and going to jail. Like this is how this shit ends. Right. These niggas that's lasting talking about this shit because they ain't doing it. Yeah. Like the niggas that's really doing it, they getting the real result of this shit. You die or go to jail. Right. Like there ain't no MB. Oh, that's motherfucker. I just filled up the memory card. But look, you ain't about to like just. You can't live like that and stay alive. It don't work.
Yeah.
It don't work.
What you just saying is just some frauds. Which we knew. We know that.
And I can't get behind that like I used to. Cause I was out here, I had both parents, and then I was like, the music got cause I ain't learned that shit in the house. But I went outside and I was outside. Like I was outside. I done did some dumb shit. Yeah. Some shit that I can't take back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I said it in a song though, so I'm the opposite. I remember my mom she didn't play that. Like with girls, she about to be outside all day. Cause one or two things where we was growing up, we did not grow up. People like to think that somebody was in the suburbs, but no, I was born in the projects. And from then it was just any hood in Cleveland you could think of. Like we constantly got evicted and stuff like that. So, but no matter where we were, like, and what was going on, like, you're not about to be outside. It was the rule when the lights come on. After school, you coming straight home. If if you ain't called and you missing, girl, you probably gonna get the brakes beat off you, bro. If you leave your sister, you can't leave. I got sister, me and my older sister used to walk home. You ain't be together in it, like. So it's not, that's stuff we used to get in trouble for. You can't show up at the house and where's she at? Or show up 2 hours late. What's up? Where you been? Like that's how my mom was. She did not play. So it was only a couple things that was happening outside. So I'm glad she was like that because either a few things I probably could have been out doing just something I didn't have no business doing. I could have been shot or I could have been or had experience as a teenage mom or anything, just fighting. Like I had friends that just fighting. Just fighting, like for no reason, no real reason. Then come to school tomorrow and talk about it.
It'd be like that.
Everybody sitting right next to each other. It was wild.
It'd be like that. And like even that part, that's cool. Like it's kids. You gonna do that. Like,
but that leads to another life because those girls that I talk about were in gangs. So for me to be in school and sitting right next to her and call her at that time a friend, then you can easily get drawn into that. Why you ain't coming outside? You don't want to come outside? Oh, we about to do this, that, and the third later. And a lot of jumping was going on like back then. So I don't know, man. It was just I'm glad I wasn't consumed by the streets at all. And that's just, I
don't know. I just feel like responsibly, like when you put yourself in a position, you got a social responsibility to kind of push your people forward, not keep them stagnant or push them backwards. And it's not to say I don't
care
listen
about the money though.
Yeah, and it's not to say I don't listen to none of that shit because I do listen to some of it because some of it's good, but I'm not as into it as I was. I prefer something where I can feel it. Where somebody like you, where give me something I could feel instead of something that
don't leave me stuck feeling bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Give me
or without progression. Like you can't be just and that's what music is for. Like music is supposed to help somebody. You know, if you have a birthday or if you sitting in a car before an interview, like certain stuff you just probably don't want to listen to. If you're a pregnant woman, it might be certain stuff you don't want to listen to. I know me. I probably, if I was pregnant, it's certain stuff I'm good. Like, I'm not listening to that. But to each his own. Everybody different, man. The influence is crazy. It's crazy. And what's crazy is I don't believe that one thing will ever change it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't either.
You know what I'm saying? Like one artist not gonna change it or one genre not gonna change it.
But it's like pick which part you want to play. I know what part I want to play. I don't think shit's gonna change because I decided this, but I can pick what I want to contribute.
Period. Yeah.
So and this is what I want to contribute. Yep. But I ain't gonna keep you sitting up in this heat all this time, man.
It wasn't that bad, man. Look, I still got T left. Ain't nobody.
Ain't
nobody say.
Any shout outs? any shout outs you wanna kick to the people?
My bad. I want to give a shout out to everybody that was involved on the project, Modern Day Eve. Shout out to my girl Shay, man. Shout out to Goody. Shout out to my boy Madlock. Shout out to you. I want to thank everybody that's been supportive. Keep supporting Crossover. Keep supporting me, man. And support yourself, man. Be great.
All right. Well, y'all know what time it is. That's the Crosscast. Cleveland Homes You Professional. Showtime if you nasty. Catch y'all next time. Thank you for coming.
Peace.
Let me get this shit off of here.